Cool. Thanks for coming, everybody. We'll go ahead and get started. Class today is going to be for the core, which it always usually is, but we're going to work Warrior 3, so we have to get right into the hamstrings, and we have to get right into core. So we'll start on our backs together. We will land on this Monday. Cool. Cool. Yeah, so once you find your way on your back, you can tuck your shoulders, roll the head side to side. Just reconnect with the sensation of being flat. So think about yourself sitting at a desk or sitting in a chair, and you have that roundedness. So now's the moment to feel, oh, let me get the outer shoulders to roll outward. Let me get the shoulder blades to descend downward. And so there's a natural support of the ground for the chest to lift. And then take the arms, let's take the arms out like the letter Y. So bring the arms up and out, and then let the hands rest. And then draw the knees to the chest without using your arms, so you're using your low belly or core. And then squeeze the inner thighs together and flex the feet so your ankles are active. And then hover the knees just above the hips. So take the knees forward so the knees stack directly over the hips. And you might feel your belly start to catch. And now lift your shins so the shins are parallel to the floor beneath you. So you're setting up a 90-degree angle in your hips and a 90-degree angle in your knees. Now, slowly let the legs drift and hover to the right. So without letting the legs touch the ground quite yet, you might not go super far, which is fine, but you might get a nice adjustment for the back. Good, hovering here, lift the heels a little bit, keep squeezing through the inner thighs, and then come back to center, squeeze your belly, pull the belly in, reset. Now, if that was too much, you can definitely draw the knees in closer to your body, but we're going to take it to the left-hand side. So let the knees travel to the left to a hover. Pause here, squeeze the inner thighs, flex the feet, and then descend the right shoulder blade. So the right shoulder wants to lift. Tuck the right shoulder blade, press the right shoulder down, and then they come back to center, and then we'll go side to side to your rhythm. So let the legs drift and fall to the right. Those of you that are just joining us, this is like the appetizer. You're fine. We're doing some twisting side to side, but without letting the legs touch the ground. Hey, Ken, good to see you. Keep going side to side, yogis. And last time, side to side. Cool. Knees to chest. Use your hands. Give yourself a hug. Now, knees to the chest. Roll side to side. And descend the shoulder blades each time. So tuck the shoulder blade, tuck the shoulder blade. Soften the neck, soften the jaw. Good. And then place the left foot flat. Extend the right leg to straight, or as straight as you can. Take the hands behind the right hamstring, the right knee, or the right calf. And then extend the left leg forward to a hover. And now lift up as high as you can through the upper body. And now, using momentum, rock forward and rock backward, but keep the same shape you're in. So the legs are really sharp. The low belly is really firm. And you might find like a boat pose situation for a moment. You might hover and then go back. One more time on the right side. Good. And the next time you're back, switch. So take the left leg. Stay really tall through the chest, so you're using the support of the leg to keep the chest lifted. You can keep the chin tucked as you roll back. Maybe you find that little bit of hang time, and then you go back. So controlling as much as you can for 3, for 2. Good, and we'll meet in boat pose. So knees bent is a great idea to start. Legs extended forward, just make sure the eyes and the toes are in the same line. Good, so brighten through the rib cage for 3, for 2. Good, cross the right shin in front of the left shin. Adjust your sit bones, and then take it easy, take it to a forward bend. Walk the hands forward, tuck the chin, and soften. You can sway the upper body side to side. And just start to connect to the facial features. And so if the eyes, the forehead, the jaw feel like they're still holding tension from Monday, let the face relax. Good, use the hands, sit upright. Place the hands behind the thighs, return to boat pose. Either bent knees or extended legs. We're here for 3, for 2. Return to your back, left leg to chest with the extended knee, and then lift your upper body to support the leg. The lift of the chest. And now switch. So we're not rocking this time, but we're controlling. Switch. Keep the shoulder blades high. Keep the low belly drawing in. Keep going. Switch. 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 Good. For 3. For 2. And 1. Rock your way up. Boat pose. Lift the chest. Squeeze the inner thighs. Cross the left shin in front of the right shin. Sitting cross-legged. And then take it forward into a forward bend. And then knocking off any rest on the hips. You can move side to side. Walk the hands back in space, and then transition to all fours, tabletop position, hands and knees. So we'll work just a couple key postures to help us build towards Warrior 3, and Spinal Balance is one of them. But before we start spinal balancing, let's warm the wrists up. And so take the fingers, flip the palms, and have the fingers point towards each other. And then slowly make these little tiny circle movements, and if this is too strong on your wrists, you can have your fingers normal and just make circles for your wrist that way. But having the wrist flip like this, it's kind of just getting right into it. You're gonna change the direction of your circle. Good, keep the hands flipped, squeeze the hands and make a fist, okay? And now try not to lift the palms or the back of the hands, bend the elbows, make your fist, and now lift, but don't let the hands lift. It's really hard. Good, bend the elbows lower, squeeze your fist like you're gonna punch somebody, and now lift, but don't let the back of your hands lift up. One more time, lower, so the lowering part, no big deal. The work, the hard part is now, when you try to extend the elbows, don't let the back of the hands lift. Good, release fingers forward. Reverse the fingers towards the knees. So point the thumbs to the right and to the left. Put a micro bend in the elbows. Lift the chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round for cat. Good, to your breath. Inhale the chest. And then exhale, round belly in. Keep moving. Good. Flat back, fingers forward. Now we'll do spinal balance. So ground the hands down. We'll just work the legs to start. Extend the right leg back, lift the right leg. Now in Warrior 3, the tendency is for students and bodies to open the hip. So turn the right toes down right off the bat, and then roll the outer right hip down so you feel like your low back is level. Then, with the low back flat, use your glute to lift the leg. Extend the left arm forward. So imagine yourself right now in Warrior 3 balancing on the left leg. And you're reaching forward with both hands. And you're firming in through all four corners of the torso. So the front body is firm. The back body is drawing the shoulder blades down and it's firm. And the side waist is snitching. No, it's stitching in. For 3. For 2. Good. Left hand to earth. Take the right foot to the right. Place the foot down in line with the left knee. Inhale, the right arm reaches up. Exhale, take a twist. Thread under, rotate. And now feel this exceptional stretch for the inner right thigh. Stay really grounded through the pinky toe side of the right foot. And then stretch the right fingers away from the body. Firm the right thigh, take an inhale. On the exhale, return to tabletop position, right hand to earth, right knee to earth. Good. Hands stay down to start, left leg lifts up and back. Turn the outer hip lift down. Lift the low belly up, reach the right arm forward. So pretend this is your Warrior 3. You're standing strong on a straight right leg. Everything's engaged, shoulder blades are depressed. Your balance is on point. In the stillness, you're finding stability. In the stillness, you're finding resilience. Okay, right hand to earth. Left foot to the left, arch of the left foot in line with the right knee. Inhale the left arm, and then exhale, take it easy. It's a big stretch, reach under and across. Firm the left thigh. This entire time, keep the left thigh firm. On the exhale, return to all fours, left knee down and right knee down. Very good. Downward facing dog. Let's take it for a walk. So if you think of, and I don't know if this is true or not, but if you think of the warrior sequences as progressive, so Warrior 1 is, it's very straightforward. Literally, you're facing straight forward. Warrior 2 gets a little more tricky, because you're orienting forward, but you're also orienting to the side. And then Warrior 3 is, I think, the top of the ladder, the most challenging posture. But I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's how they designed it to be like that. Good. So really try to start to engage the front thigh to lengthen the back of the leg. All right, both feet flat. Let's walk the feet forward. You can float. I'm going to tippy toe. It's our first forward bend. Have the knees bent. Take an elbow in each hand. Tuck the chin. And let your body sway. Let the pull of gravity make the head heavier. Okay, release the hands to the shins. Lift halfway. Try to flatten the back, so perky, sit bones. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive, reach up in breath. Hands to prayer. And we'll get warm with sun salutation C. In breath, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen halfway. Left foot back, exhale. Keep the left knee lifted. We pause for the in-breath. You dip the hips and you brighten the chest forward so you feel the inner thigh lengthening. On the exhale, root the palms, plant the palms, step back to down dog. Inhale to plank, a really strong plank, like a warrior three plank. And then exhale, knees, chest, chin to the earth. So cobra pose, lifting up, looking over the horizon. And then downward facing dog, pressing back. Left leg to sky, the opposite leg, inhale. And then stepping the left foot forward between the hands, exhale. Pause for the in-breath, dip the hips, and then exhale, step lightly, forward fold. It's a simple sequence. Halfway lift, inhale, but it's super effective. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Take up space with the arms in breath. Firm the belly, hands to heart, exhale. Surya C. In breath. Exhale. In breath, halfway lift. Good, right foot back. So this low runner's lunge. Lots of space between the feet. Dip the hips, lift the chest. Plant the palms, exhale, step back, down dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, chaturanga. Cobra pose, looking at the horizon. Down dog, taking the gaze towards the navel. Inhale, the right leg rises. Yogis, exhale, step lightly, use your core. Pause for the in-breath. And step forward, exhale. Maybe bend the knees, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, forward fold. In-breath, reverse swan dive. Reach up, look up. Exhale, firm belly to prayer. Again, in breath. Out breath. So the breath is the key here. Inhale. Left foot back, exhale. Drink the in-breath in, take your time. Down dog, exhale. High plank pose, a strong plank pose in breath. Exhale, lower. Back bending, inhale, lift your chest. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, the left leg rises. Exhale, the left foot forward. Pause here, in breath. And then step, exhale. Half lift in breath. We're just moving energy in the body. Exhale, forward fold. In breath. Like the arms are funneling the air into your lungs. Exhale to prayer. Good, one more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen halfway, pull the chest forward. Right foot lunges back, exhale. In breath, in breath, in breath. Exhale, down dog, hips back. High plank pose, everybody, in breath. And lower, exhale. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, inhale the right leg to the sky. Exhale the right foot forward. Inhale, pausing. Exhale, step lightly. Half lift. Refold. and rise. Strong everything. Hands to prayer. Chair pose, Utkatasana, in breath. Good. Take the hands, interlace the fingers behind the back, broaden. And discerning where you're placing your focus, discerning where you're placing your awareness. Good. Keep the arms. Take the chest forward and fold. Extend the legs. Relax through the upper back. Relax through the neck. Maybe the arms aren't going to wash or topple over, but feel as if you're wringing out the upper arms and the shoulders. Good. Hands to the earth. Place the left hand beneath the face. Bend the left knee. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Rotate the outer right hip back. Pull the chest forward away from the right hip. Now look up for 3. Keep rotating actively the outer right hip back. Lengthen the chest forward for 2. Good. Right hand to earth. We'll do that to the second side. Left hand reaches up. The right knee bends. Reach the left arm. And now back bend. So pull the chest forward. Wrap the left hip backward. It's the world's smallest triangle pose. One more breath. Good. Left hand to earth, forward fold. Halfway lift, yogis, inhale. High plank pose, stepping back. Exhale. Pause and plank pose, please. Good. So without moving anything except the right leg, lift the right leg to a hover. Exhale the right knee to your chest. In breath, right leg back. Exhale to chest. Inhale, right leg back. The whole body solid. Exhale to chest. Good. 2 more. In breath, right leg back. Exhale to chest. I think you have 1 more. Inhale. Exhale to chest. Good. Step the right foot forward. Crescent lunge. Get off your arms, please. The arms are lifted. You can roll the wrists. Interlace the fingers 1 more time behind the back body. And then slowly hover the torso over the right leg. Stepping forward to chair pose, keep your hands bound. Keep the hands down, chest to thigh, forward fold. Let the arms topple. You can have your knees bent here. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Release the hands to the earth. Keep the right hand on the earth. Bend the right knee. Inhale the left arm. Good. Left hand down. Bend the left knee. Reach the right arm up. Right hand to earth. Halfway lift. Flatten the back. High plank pose. Stepping back. So if your wrists are sensitive, you can try to do this on 2 fists, or you can lower to your knees. Okay, so everything stays strong, yogis. Left leg hovers, lift the left leg. Firm everything. The inner thigh squeeze. Upper back is broad. Exhale, knee to chest. Good. In breath, left leg back. Exhale to chest. Left leg back in breath. Knee to chest. In breath back. Knee to chest. In breath back. Last time, knee to chest, knee to chest, knee to chest. Step forward, crescent lunge. Ooh. So the funny way, interlace your fingers. Hover your torso over the left thigh. Step forward to chair. And then release. Last time, fold with the arms bound. And then slowly release the hands to the earth. Halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Get reverse swan dive, reach up, look up, palms press, one straight line. Exhale to prayer. Super. Okay, keep the right foot grounded, left leg up. Take the hands beneath the hamstring, interlace the fingers. Extend the left leg forward. Good. Bend the left knee. Extend. One more time. Bend. Extend. Bend. Reach the arms up. Extend the left leg forward for 3. For 2. Good. Funky chair. Cross the left ankle to the right thigh. Man, I'm out for blood today. Hang in there, guys. So descend into the hips. Use this to actively open the outer left hip. So flex the left ankle. Sit back. Don't just sit down. Try to sit back and down. Good. Right chest, tall spine. One more breath. Transition to tree pose. So moving back to an extended right leg. And let's take the arms up overhead. So they're like the number 11. Because this is warrior 3 arms. Your arms, this is one variation with the arms in line with the head. Hands to prayer. Warrior 2. Step the left foot back. So this should feel really good because we're taking up space now. We have this whole mat to open. We're not forcing one leg to do the work. Both legs are investing evenly. Reverse warrior, inhale. Extend, so the right forearm can be placed on the right thigh. Left arm reaches. Good, take the left hand to the right ankle. Take the right hand next to the right foot. So hold on to your ankle or to your calf, and then extend the right leg. Some of you might need to lift the right foot, stand or step on your hand, and then extend back. You're opening through the lateral, the left side. Relax your head, look at your left foot. My arch was collapsed, so I have to lift the left arch, firm the left thigh for 3, for 2, and 1. If you're standing on your hand, release it. Everybody, low runner's lunge. And then down dog, exhale. Let's vinyasa to feel symmetrical. Inhale forward. Exhale and lower. A back bend of choice is your in-breath, and downward facing dog is your out-breath. Gazing to the top of your mat, bend the knees, lift the sit bones to the sky. Exhale, walk or float. Half lift when you arrive. Exhale and fold. Reverse one, diaphragm the belly, reach up. Hands to prayer. Cool. Left foot stays down. Interlace the fingers beneath the right thigh. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Good. Extend and reach the arms up and hold for 3. Lift the leg higher for 2. Good. Funky chair, cross, and descend. Keep a strong flex for the right ankle. And balance is funny. So balance can be affected by what you did yesterday. So don't beat yourself up now, because it could have been the you yesterday. Maybe it's giving you a hard time here for balancing. For 3. For 2. Beautiful. Tree pose. Try to keep the hands and the arms just parallel, in line with the ears. Arm bones drawing back, shoulder blades softly pulling down. Floating ribs knit in. For 3. Good. Guide the right knee back just a touch. For 2. Warrior 2. Soft landing. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. So it's a triangle variation. Reach the right hand down to the right ankle, calf, knee, or step on your foot and extend the left leg. You want you want your legs to be really actively in opposition. So like you're trying to pull the mat apart, but more active in the back leg. For 3, 2, low runner's lunge, turn and bend. Good. Down dog, step. High plank, glide forward. And then lower. Descend the shoulder blades, lift the chest. Good. Pressing back, down dog. Exhale. Bend the knees, lift the heels, lift the sit bones. Exhale, walk or jump. Halfway lift, inhale. Refold, exhale. Reverse swan dive, sweeping up, reaching tall. Hands to prayer. Inhale up. Palms press, soft face, soft gaze. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, lengthen. Good, high plank. Here we go. You can do this on your forearms. Actually, I'm going to do it on my forearms, so you can join me if you want to. It's just a different angle. Okay, how about the right leg? And then try to draw the right knee to your chest. You can round. Go back, inhale. Exhale to chest. Go back to chest. Go back to chest. One more time, go back to chest and hold for 3. Press down into your forearms wherever you are for 2. Forearm plank. And we'll do that to the second side. Left leg rises. Just prepping for warrior 3. You guys are going to have the best warrior 3s ever. Exhale, knee to nose or chest. Extend back in breath. Press into your arms like crazy. Exhale, chest. Back. Okay, exhale. Go back. Got 2 more. Exhale. Go back. You got 1 more. Hold it here for 3. For 2. Good, back, knees down. Take Sphinx pose. That's killer. All right, pressing to all 4s. And down dog, let's play with warrior 3. Right leg rises. Pyramid pose. So step the right foot forward, heel toe, left foot to the left. All right, hands to hips, lift the chest. Now for me, my right foot's a little too far to the right, so I'm going to bring the right foot more towards the midline of my mat. Bend the right knee, so this little tiny lunge comes to the ball of the back foot. Hands can be in prayer or on your hips. And now it's like you're going up a mountain. So you're going to go forward and use your glute to press to warrior 3. So it's 1, just sweet movement. You can go back and forth. Keep the outer right knee going to the right, pushing down into your heel. So you're isolating the right hip. Now, once you're in stillness in warrior 3, drop the left hip, but that takes core. So using your core, turn the left hip down. Maybe reach the arms forward. For 3. For 2. Good, return to that little lunge. We're gonna do that one more time. So I already feel it in my glute, which is what I want. So if your knee's collapsing, so make sure you're pushing the right knee to the right. Leaning forward, whoosh, press. Just for a moment, warrior 3. Hands to earth, keep the left leg lifted. Bend the left knee behind the right knee. Lower, 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 all the way. And now let's stretch the outer right hip. So Ardha Matsyendrasana. Reach the left arm up, right hand's behind you. Exhale, twist. So try to kick the right leg to the right, but you're using the left arm to stop it. So you're turning on this huge muscle here, and at the same time, you're lengthening it. And when the legs are active and firm. You can rotate more through the chest, through the spine. Good, unwind. Hands to earth, standing L, left leg to sky. And then step the left foot back, step the right foot back, returning to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg. Man, a huge difference between my left and right side right now. So feel that. Exhale, left foot forward, pyramid pose on the left side. Adjust your stance accordingly. Keep the hands down for a moment. One last stretch for the back of the left leg. Get a strong back, strong belly with the torso. And then maybe just a little bit in with the left foot. Little lunge, toes of the back foot. Go ahead and start to push the left knee to the left. You don't want it collapsing. Left knee to the left. Hover and warrior three. And then go back. So a few times. So this side might be your less dominant side. So this is where you really have to pour your awareness. Because it's not about the final shape. It's about how skillfully you can get there. We have one more time, just this practice. Okay, we'll land and we'll hold this next one. Warrior three. Tough. For three. For two. Gonna land back. Ay caramba. All right, one more time. Press and lift. Three, two, hands to earth, and then bend the right knee behind the left knee. Then slowly descend, Good, Ardha Matsyendrasana. So adjust so that you feel the left sit bone rooted, right arm to sky. Exhale, rotate. For three. For two. And one. Unravel. We're not going anywhere. Uncross the legs. And recline onto your back. Once you're on your back, tuck the shoulder blades. Take the feet as wide as your mat, and then let your knees touch. So constructive rest pose. Tuck shoulder blades, arms of choice. These bridge pose. So finding the feet flat, knees bent, hip width, press into the feet with the hips. Okay, so which side for your warrior three was more challenging? Which side was more difficult to balance on? And so for me, it was the left side. And so right now in this shape, I'm really pouring as much like neural connection, focusing on my left side, trying to strengthen the mind connection to the left, to my left side. But if it's your right side, focus on the right side. Good for 3, for 2, and 1. Lower. Take the feet as wide as your mat and let the knees touch. All right. Take your feet together, let the knees go wide. So this is Baddha Konasana, but we're going somewhere. Okay. So pressing into the outer blades of your feet, lift the hips, but keep the knees wide. And now let the legs, let your pelvic bowl go to the right. And then act as if you could lift your left leg up, but don't. So you're really engaging the outer right glute. So you're trying to lift your left foot up, but don't. Just that action is going to get more work for the right glute. One more breath. Good, back to center. And then let the knees, let everything stay wide, but go to the left. Now press into the outer left foot. Act as if you could lift the right foot off the mat. Squeeze the left outer hip. For 3. For 2. Good, back to center. Lower the hips. Knees to chest. And then happy baby pose. Find the soles of the feet. And then maybe roll side to side. Or just hold through center. Bend the knees to the chest. Either rock and roll forward and backward or roll to one side. We'll meet upright. Good. And we'll take a straddle. So feet wide. And then bend the right knee. Have the sole of the foot in towards the inner left thigh. Take the left forearm inside of the left leg. Reach the right arm up and over. Let's do a little back bend. So we'll place the right hand to the earth. Come to stand on the right shin. Lift the left arm up and over. And swinging down. Both hands to the left foot. Maybe take the right hand to the outside of the foot. Release the foot if you have a foot. Lift the torso, lift the chest. Extend the right leg back to your straddle. And then left foot in, left knee bends. And we'll start with the right forearm coming inside. Now for tighter bodies, you might just have the hand to the thigh. This is a good start. Hand to head is what I prefer. Or you can reach and stretch the arm forward. The gaze can be down, the gaze can be forward, or the gaze can be up. And let's do a little back bend, lift the chest, left hand down, lift into the left shin. Push the right arm up and over. And then bringing the hips to earth. Folding both arms over the right leg. Perhaps the left hand goes to the outside of the foot. Releasing the foot, lifting the torso, coming back to a wide leg. And we'll take it into a symmetrical fold forward between the legs. Good, so the outer hips are trying to roll the legs backward as the front of the pelvic bowl is trying to spill forward. You're pushing through the feet to lengthen through the inner thigh, the inner ankle. Good. Walk the hands beneath the shoulders. Okay, a very loose Baddha Konasana. So have a wide angle with your feet. And then bring the right heel under the left leg towards the left sit bone. And then both hands to the left foot, lift the left leg. Place the right hand to the outside of the left foot, and then reach the left arm back. You can have it on the ground as a kickstand, or reach it back with the straight arm. And so I'm trying to kick my arm off. My leg is really drawing energy there, but with the balance of drawing my shoulder back in socket, and securing the stretch. Good. Come back to center. And bend the knee. So staying up super tall. Knee is bent to the chest. Good. Then place the foot down to the earth. And we'll do that to the second side. So feet together. Draw the left heel in towards the right sit bone. Reach the right leg forward. So straight off the bat, lift the torso, lift the front spine. Left hand to the outside of the right foot, and swim the right arm behind you or to the earth. Get back to center. And bend the knee, both hands to the foot with the knee bent. Just think like half happy baby pose or something. So you're tall through the spine. And you're pulling with your biceps. And you're lifting with your back body. Good. Foot to earth. And we'll do some stuff on our back. So return to your back. Tuck the shoulder blades, and then place the feet flat. Good. Hug the knees into your chest. Roll side to side. And then a very easy twist to the left. Reach the right arm out and let the legs fall to the left. Come back to center. So I love twisting because when we lose the mobility, roll side to side, when we lose the mobility of the spine to twist, it creates blind spots for us. Let the legs fall to the right, take it easy. And it's not like we have, velociraptors coming after us. We have to be able to see 360, but it's always good to have the full range of rotation for the spine. Stay in this shape. Just relax. So relax the arms, relax the face. And then untwist. Knees to chest. Lift the eyes to the knees. So a little cannonball shape. Take an in-breath. Hold the breath at the top. It doesn't have to be the biggest breath ever, but just taking a little bit more air. And hold it for 3, for 2, and 1. Exhale and extend out. And we'll rest for a moment on our back. So staying in this really restful sense of being that you're at ease. one more moment in this shape. So relax the upper back, relax the face, relax the body. Then place the left hand to the heart, and the right hand to the belly. And then, acknowledging that you just accomplished something in an hour of movement, an hour of challenging movement. And so, with this sense of accomplishment, taking a deep breath. And let it go when you're ready. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. And you can roll side to side, or you can rock and roll forward and backward, but we'll meet upright. Hands can rest when you're ready, don't rush. Hands can rest on your knees or in the heart center in prayer. Let's lengthen through the low back, the side waist, the side ribs, and then tuck the chin as a sign of reverence to your heart. So to the center of yourself, to the center of your being, the center of your body, to your heart. And then in breath, lift the head, open the eyes. Namaste, yogis. Thank you. Oh, it's so good to see some familiar faces. Let me unmute this.